So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create 2D games intro in Adobe Animate. So basically, this is a resource that can be used in your class for your students. It's not a video tutorial, um, but this is a resource. It's all still images, and it's basically a resource that you can upload into Google Classroom or Teams, and then the students will have access to it, and then they can use this as a resource um, side by side with the actual application. Okay, so here we are. In this lesson, you will learn how to create a 2D animation from scratch using Adobe Animate. Adobe Animate is used for creating animation, games, apps, and much more. It's a vector-based program, which means it uses mathematical lines just like Adobe Illustrator. So Adobe Animate uses ActionScript 3.0 and HTML5 for coding. So lesson objectives are to create a moving background, to animate an object, insert keyframes, insert classic tweens, add title. Animation should be under 50 to 60 seconds long, and then finally exporting your animation. So here we have the start screen. This is the start screen. As soon as you open Animate, this is what you will see. So then hit the Create New button right here. So once you open, a dialog box will appear and ask you what you want to create. So basically, you click onto the appropriate ones here, and then it will open up, and this is what you will see. So this white box is called the stage. And up here I've labeled everything so you know which parts are which. So timeline, tools, stage, layers, and then the properties. And the thing about the properties is if you click onto an item, so say for example you've got different images here, so if you click onto those images or your drawings, then on the side here on your property section it will change. Each image you click onto will change. So this is the layers panel. All objects being used can be found here. Please remember to name your layers. There's nothing worse than not naming your layers and you've got like 10-15 different layers and they're all named, for example, layer 1, layer 2, next one, layer 3, 4, you don't know what it is. Please name your layers and organize them. Then we have the tools panel. So I've labeled each and every single one of them. So spend some time here getting familiar with the tools here. Okay, so the timeline. The timeline is where you'll spend most of your time here. And this is where you will create the animation. So using keyframes. So the keyframes are anything you want the animation to do. This is what you will do. It will change the behavior of an object. Creating the first object. So here's a rocket drawn using basic shapes. So it's a very poor drawing of a rocket or a plane. Basically a moving image that you want to get moving from one side to the next. You just want it to animate it. So in this case I just drew a rocket. So once you add the behaviors and then you use the classic tweens, in order to preview your animation, you just hit the shortcut Control Enter. And then the classic tween here is add classic tweens by clicking on frame number 1, then hold down Shift and then click on frame number 20. The animation will be much smoother. Instead of choppy, it will just run smoothly. Add your background. So if you want to add your background, you'll be using your rectangle shape to cover the entire stage. Do this on a separate layer. You can add as many colored backgrounds as possible. And every time you change your color of your background, just click onto a different layer, create a new layer, and add the different color there. Motion presets. I love using motion presets because these are preset animations and they're quick and fun to use. So motion presets are fun and easy to apply. You can apply these to other objects whilst your rocket is flying through the stage. Add your title. So click T onto the stage, and then you'll be able to write and type in your title. Finally, exporting, go to File, Export, and then export your video media to the relevant format. And there you have it. Well done. Congratulations, you have now created your first animation. So remember, you are only limited by your own imagination. Be as creative as possible. Keep practicing and you will become better each time. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time in the next tutorial. Thanks for now. Bye.